Wow. Ooh. That feels weird. Okay. Okay. Welcome to DisNerds Radio. So, as you may or may not know, we have not been doing DisNerds Radio since, 3 years ago. You guys do deserve a reason behind that. Unfortunately, the team behind the original DisNerds Radio podcasts that we have up here on our YouTube channel, we kind of have broken up as a team. Now we're still friends. We are all still friends. We still kind of communicate, but however, because of life, we have not been able to give DisNerds podcast radio life that it deserves. Because pretty much the whole entire team, when we did that, we're all server, Minecraft server, what the heck? Sorry about that. We're all server admins or owners on the oh my gosh, been such a long time I forgot the server name, but it was a Minecraft server dedicated to Universal Studios. I know, right? And if you're in a Universal Studios Minecraft server, did DisNerds Radio podcasts. Funny, I know, right? Well, funny thing is we are all still Disney fans, so that's kind of why we started doing Disney podcasts, Disney news podcasts, as I guess I should say. And we're all big nerds for Disney. However, that server shut down. And then over the years, due to life, we've lost contact and have recently gained contact again. However, they did not want to do DisNerds Radio again at this current time. So maybe eventually they will rejoin us. Since then, I have continued in my job, became assistant front end manager for Wise Markets. So because of that, I am full-time now. And because of that, I'm not going to be able to dedicate full-time to DisNerds Radio podcast. However, since I've missed the fun that we all had together with you guys, the viewers, in doing this, we have decided. I have decided that I'm going to restart it, and we'll be doing it. However, for now and for the foreseeable future, it will be only one episode a week, because there are some other side projects that I want to do in my spare time. And whether it be uploading and editing videos for my gaming channel. Yes, I do have a gaming channel. I do like gaming in my spare time. So, doesn't currently have much content. I'm going to try to change that. And I've also started to learn video editing. However, I'm not very good at it yet, but I'm still learning. But when we do this Nerds Radio's podcast, these are going to be generally live, unedited podcasts. Eventually we might, but for right now, we're going to keep it plain and simple. Things that you can expect on the new restart of DisNerds Radio podcasts is content about Disney, news about Disney, whether it be the parks, hotels, resorts, so Disney World, Disneyland, Disney California, Disney Adventure, Shanghai, Tokyo, Paris, any Disney park you can think of, or Disney resort you can think of, we will cover it. The Disneyland or Disney hotel you think of, we will cover it. We'll cover D23. We probably won't be there, but we will cover we'll cover the news that comes out from D23. We will cover Disney Cruise Lines news, especially considering that there'll be a lot as we get closer and closer for the due dates for the new 4 ships. There should be a lot more news coming out regarding those. Since I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they have one coming out in 2020, 2021, and 2022, and 2023, if I'm not mistaken. They added the 4th ship kind of last minute. Surprised a lot of people when they did that, because for a long time we were only going to suspect 3 more ships, but nope. And I do know Disney Cruise Line has had some changes in its terms and policies, some very important terms and policies changes for if you're gonna consider going on a cruise. We will talk about that tomorrow on our 12:30 podcast, which will be 12:30 Eastern time, 11:30 Central, 10:30 Mountain, 9:30 Pacific. So we all look forward to you having you guys to us tomorrow. Man, I can't talk so late at night. Having you come in and join us tomorrow on it. But as I said, we'll be doing that. We'll be covering Disney rumors. We will try to see if we can get some interviews, because I know you've had interviews before with one amazing person I still love and adore. That works. Well, I shouldn't say work for Disney, because they don't work for Disney anymore. They're retired from Disney. But I'm going to see if I can get him back on so he can share some more of his stories with us. But we're going to try to get some interviews lined up. We're going to try have contests. We'll probably do a trivia time where I'll ask random trivia about Disney history. It could be anything Disney, movies or anything like that. And then I'm going to try, but no guarantees yet, because I'm not sure I'm going to do it. But there might be prizes for whoever gets it right. If there's more than one, there'll be a random drawing from among the people that got it correct. So keep that in mind. There's no guarantee. If there is going to be a prize drawing with that trivia round, I will say it in the video. Yep. So that way, y'all know if there's going to be trivia or not. But how it's going to be laid out is we're going to do rumor time. Then we're going to have your trivia. news, and Q&A. And also, after that, we're going to have travel tips. So we're doing our Q&A session, which we'll do if we have any interviews. However, if we don't, it will be me taking questions from the comments and reading them on screen. And asking what your question, well, hopefully answering your questions if I'm able to, or if not, I will find out for you and then tell you on the next stream. Travel tips will be on tips for your to make your trip to Disney or doing whatever Disney thing you can think of the most wonderful experience ever. Oh yeah. Trust me, if you go to Disney or do anything Disney related, you're going to have the most wonderful experience you could ever have imagined. Your kids are going to love you. Well, here's one travel tip right now. Disney is for adults too. One most common misconception I've seen and heard is that Disney is only for kids or families. That's not true at all. There's always something for adults to do, whether it's going to go to Epcot and a World Showcase. They have a French restaurant there, a really nice one that has wine. There's a really amazing one in Canada, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I've been to Epcot, but there's always something for adults to do. And when you go to Disney, even if you don't want to get autographs from the characters or anything like that, you're going to have fun on the rides and all that. You're going to always have fun on the rides. And when you go, you're going to feel like a kid again. I can guarantee it. And the tip about Disney Cruise Lines is you might think Disney Cruise Lines, oh man, you're going to be run over by kids. Nope, not at all. Yes, there are a lot of kids on Disney Cruise Line. However, there is also a lot of adults. The kids probably outnumber the adults, actually, to tell you the truth. But however, honestly, to tell you the truth, once you get on the cruise ship, you're going to be busy doing whatever it be. Whether it be going to the spa, whether you're going to go to the nightclubs, whether they're going to go to the lounges. But yeah, there's always something to do on the ship. They have a lot of adult-only activities on the ship. So, if you have kids, they have excellent kids clubs for them to go to. And once they go to, they're going to want to stay there all day because they're going to have so much fun. Because the kids clubs have a lot of activities for the kids, whether it be on the ship or sometimes even when you go to port. Sometimes they'll have some special activities for the kids in port. But yeah, the kids are going to have fun. They're going to stay in the kids club all day. You're going to have a lot of fun. You won't run into a lot of kids. Because the kids are going to be all spread out across the ship. You may think, it's a small ship. Well, no, it's not. It's a decent-sized ship. Maybe not as big as Royal Caribbean or Carnival. But it's big enough that you're not going to see a million kids running all over the place. Because there are going to be times when a ship, it seems like there's no one on it. Because it's that big. Or feels that big. And the true crew treats you tremendously like royalty. So, and another thing is, it breaks down a lot less often than Royal Caribbean or Carnival. Always hearing about those fires on Carnival's engines and Royal Caribbean where the bathroom stopped quit working for a while on the ship, and the engines get on fire. Have you heard anything about that from Disney Cruise Lines? I mean, you might hear about an engine quitting, but that's like I've only past couple years I've only heard of that once. But Carnival and this Royal Caribbean I've heard of it about a million times. Honestly, to tell you the truth. But then again, honestly, it's a cruise ship. They travel through a lot of water, and they get sent back out, back and forth. A lot of times, because they're to consider, they travel a lot more miles in a week than you do just commuting back and forth to work. And a lot longer, too. Considering if your average commute is, let's say, an hour, maybe at two at the tops for traffic. Well, you're gonna on a cruise ship. It takes maybe about a day, maybe a day and a half to get to next port. Well, actually, it takes less than it takes a day roughly because you leave in the afternoon, let's say around 3 or 4 o'clock from each port. Then you get there probably about 8 or 9 in the morning. So yeah, rough, roughly about 12 hours to a day to get to next port, depending on how far it is. Considering doing that 7 days a week, or well, considering even if 6 day or even a 3 day cruise, they go back and forth between the same ports over and over again. They put a lot more miles on those ships than we put on our cars. So, yeah, I would consider either way. Cruise ships are probably one of the most safest vehicles of transportation. More than cars. For one, you're not driving. Two, you can sit back, relax on the pool deck, catch some seas and sun. You know, have fun. Well, anyway, enough of my rambling for the day. I will be back on at 12:30 tomorrow. So, as I always say, we will see you real soon. We will see you real soon. Bye.